Children, today we are going to start with lesson 10, One Friday Morning. Now, this story is about a little girl called Nancy Lee Johnson, and she was an African girl, but her family has moved to America from Africa many years ago. They have been living in America, and she was dark complexioned, and because of her color, she was called colored, and because of that only she was deprived of the award. She was denied the award which she had won, because in America these people, the black people, were treated very badly. Actually, children, previously there was a time when the entire world was divided into two groups, black and white. And Europeans, basically, they considered themselves as white-skinned people and treated very cruelly with black-skinned people, isn't it? And black-skinned people were also, they were kept as slaves. And there was a market in that time where human beings were bought and sold. And these black peoples were made to work in the field or wherever they would make them work. And they were treated very cruelly, isn't it? And it was Abraham Lincoln who made a law and put an end to this system of slavery, and they were called slaves. And what do you know what is the meaning of slave? A slave is never paid. They are never given salary. They are made only to work and food and all. If the master is good, he would provide him good food. Otherwise, they cannot claim anything. They cannot demand anything. And they were always, they had shackles on their feet and this feet and hands, so that they do not run away. So it was a very pathetic time, a very pathetic condition that time, and Abraham Lincoln put an end to the system of slavery, and this story is related to that system only. She was not, her parents were not slaves, but they lived in America, and because these white people had that in their mind that we are superior to the black people, and they called them black and they never treated well. And she was deprived of the award only because she was dark-skinned. They called them colored, and the moment they came to know that she was colored, so they refused to give her the award. Let us start lesson 10, One Friday Morning, written by Langston Hughes. Nancy Lee Johnson is an African whose family has moved to America from Africa many years ago. So this is a story about a girl called Nancy Lee Johnson. She was basically African, but the family had moved to America from Africa many years ago. So we can say that she was an African American girl. In school, encouraged by her art teacher Miss Dithrick. So in school, she was encouraged by her art teacher. She was good at drawing. So her art teacher, and who was her art teacher? Drawing teacher, Miss Dithrick. She encouraged her, and because of her encouragement, inspiration, Nancy Lee excels at drawing. Excels means she improved a lot in drawing. One of her best pictures has been entered in a contest, and everyone expects her to win. So there was a contest of pictures of drawing, and one of her pictures was about to win a prize. So does she win the well-known Artist Club Award? And what was the name of that award? Artist Club Award. So if her picture wins the prize, she would be awarded with Artist Club Award. Read on to find out. Let us see what happened. One wet, rainy April afternoon, Miss O'Shea, the vice principal, sent for Nancy Lee. Miss O'Shea, name of the vice principal was Miss O'Shea. So it was rainy April afternoon when the vice principal asked somebody to call Nancy Lee. Sent for is, Nancy Lee is an idiom. Sent for Nancy Lee means Nancy Lee was called in the office. Soon Nancy Lee knocked on Miss O'Shea's door. Soon she came, as she heard that principal was calling, vice principal was calling, she came and knocked at the door. The familiar voice said, "Come in." "Sit down, Nancy Lee Johnson," said Miss O'Shea. I have something to tell you. Nancy Lee sat down. So Miss O'Shea, the vice principal, told her to sit down and said that she had something to tell her. You have been an excellent student, Nancy, as I am sure you know, began Miss O'Shea. So Miss O'Shea said that you have always proved to be a very good student, excellent student, very good student. At that point, there was a light knock on the door. Miss O'Shea called out, "Come in," and Miss Dithrick entered. "May I be part of this too?" she asked, tall and smiling, as the principal was talking to Nancy. At the same time, again there was a light knock on the door, and who was there at the door? That time, Miss Dithrick. And who is Miss Dithrick? Her art teacher, her drawing teacher. She also wanted to be the part of the discussion. And what was her appearance? She was tall, and that time she was smiling. That means some good news was there. Of course, Miss O'Shea said, "I was just telling Nancy Lee what we thought of her, but I haven't yet given her the news. Perhaps, Miss Dithrick, you'd like to tell her yourself." So Miss O'Shea said that of course you can come in, and I was just telling Nancy Lee that what we think about her, that she is and what they think about her, that she is a very good student, an excellent student. But I haven't yet given her the news. She said that she had, who is I over here? Miss O'Shea. She had yet not given her the news. That means some news was there. Perhaps, and she thought, and she told Nancy, the art teacher, Miss Dithrick, that you would like to tell her yourself, that Miss Dithrick would be happy to give her the news. Miss Dithrick was always direct. She was always direct. Always direct means she always spoke what was on her mind honestly and clearly. Okay. So straight away she said, "Your picture has won the Artist Club Award." So it was a very good news for Nancy because her picture had won the Artist Club Award. The slender brown girl's eyes widened and her heart jumped. Eyes widened means she was extremely surprised because she never thought that her picture would win that award. And her heart jumped and she was extremely happy also. So she was both surprised and happy at the same time. She tried to smile, but instead tears came to her eyes. Though she tried to smile, but she could not smile. The tears came to her eyes. She was so happy that tears came to her eyes. "Dear Nancy Lee," Miss O'Shea said, "we are so happy for you." The elderly white woman shook her hand warmly while Miss Dithrick beamed with pride. Now, Miss Dithrick was her art teacher. She has always encouraged her to improve her drawing, and because of her guidance, Nancy Lee had won the award, and so she was feeling very proud for her student. The girl, Nancy Lee, was not feeling proud. The teacher was feeling proud for her student. Okay. Miss O'Shea had called Nancy Lee to the office both to prepare her and warn her. So Nancy was going to get the award for her picture, isn't it? And Miss O'Shea had called her to the office both to prepare her and warn her, to tell her how to prepare the acceptance speech. In making her acceptance speech, the vice principal wanted Nancy Lee to be calm and prepared. Now, what is an acceptance speech? You know that Nancy was going to receive an award, and on that day when she would be receiving the award, she had to make a speech, and that speech is called acceptance speech. A speech made to thank people and show how grateful you are for being given an award, honor, and so on. To show her gratefulness to the people who are giving the award, she had to make an acceptance speech on that very day. So the principal called her to prepare her and tell her how she would be preparing the acceptance speech. So the principal wanted Nancy Lee to be calm and prepared. She wanted that while making the acceptance speech, Nancy should not feel nervous and should be fully prepared. So Nancy Lee was asked to think about what she would say at the Friday morning assembly hour. So the award was to be given on Friday in the assembly when the announcement would be made. Nancy Lee promised the vice principal to think calmly about what she would say. So Nancy also assured the principal that she would do very well. Soon Friday morning came. The night before, Nancy Lee had gone to bed thinking about the next day. Her short speech was ready and she went over it in her mind. So Friday morning came, and the night before Friday, Nancy Lee had gone to bed thinking about the next day only, and what would happen the next day when she would be making the speech. Her short speech was ready. She was fully prepared with her speech, and she went over it in her mind. What is went over it? Learnt it so that she could repeat it to herself. She learnt the speech very well so that she did not feel nervous while giving the speech. When the president of the artist club presented her with the award, she planned to say. So when she would be receiving the award by the artist club president, she prepared the speech like this. Now she planned that she would start like this. See, this was her speech, so it is mentioned in quotation marks. Judges and members of the artist club, I want to thank you for this award. First of all, she thanked the judges and members of the artist club. It means so much to me. The colored people of the city are sometimes discouraged, thinking that color and poverty are against them. So, what is colored, children? I explained you before also that people of dark skin or with dark complexion were called colored, isn't it? And because she was dark colored, she was African, she had dark skin. So, in America, they were discouraged, and she is saying that in America we think that we are discouraged, okay, and because we think that we are very poor and we are dark skinned, so people of America are against us. I accept this award not for myself alone but for my race. Here race does not mean that somebody is running a race. Race means community. People belonging to the same community is also called race. So over here the meaning is given. A group of people who have the same skin color and share the same language, history, culture and so on are called the people of the same race. Okay, you can say community also. I accept this award not for myself alone but for my race. We believe in America, we believe in its opportunities and fairness. So she is saying that this award I am not accepting only for myself. This award, the people of America or the members of Artist Club Award are not only awarding me, they are awarding my whole race. All those people who have come to America from Africa. So on behalf of all the Africans who are staying in America, I am receiving this award. And we all believe in America, we love America, and we believe in America, we believe in the prosperity and progress of America. We believe in its opportunities and fairness, and we believe that America provides opportunities to all irrespective of caste and creed, and it is fair in its decision. I thank Miss Dithrik and the teachers who gave me the knowledge and training to win this award. She also thanked the teachers and especially Miss Dithrik, who was her art teacher, who gave her the knowledge and training so that she could win the award. When I came to this school a few years ago, you received me well. That means you treated well. Though I was an African, but I was treated well by the teachers of the school. You have given me a chance and helped me along the road I wanted to follow, and you have always been very supporting whatever way I have chosen. Thus, Nancy Lee went to sleep dreaming of a wonderful tomorrow. Now, these three dots are called ellipses. This shows continuity. This was not the end of her speech. So many, much more things were there. But after that, she fell asleep. And this shows children, these are three dots. You cannot put more than three. And this means ellipsis. Thus, Nancy Lee went to sleep dreaming of a wonderful tomorrow. At school on Friday morning, Nancy Lee was asked to see Miss O'Shea in her office again. So, the Friday morning, when she went to school, as she reached school, she was again asked by the principal to meet her in the office. Soon after, Nancy Lee knocked at Miss O'Shea's door. "Come in," came Miss O'Shea's voice. As she knocked, Miss O'Shea asked her to come in. The vice principal stood at her desk. There was no one else in the room. So alone vice principal was there. She was standing at the desk, children. This preposition is very important. At the desk, at the table. Okay. There was no one else in the room. And only the vice principal, Miss O'Shea, was there in the room. "Sit down, Nancy Lee," she said. Miss O'Shea did not smile. The last time when she called, she was smiling, which showed that some good news was there. But this time she did not smile. Miss O'Shea was not smiling. There was a long pause. She was not talking also too much. "I do not know how to tell you what I have to say," the elderly woman began. And she began like this, that I am not able to understand that the thing which I have to tell you, how to tell you. "I am ashamed for myself and for this city." She was feeling very embarrassed for the news that she was going to say. Then she lifted her eyes and looked at Nancy Lee in the neat blue dress sitting there before her. So because Nancy was knowing that she had to receive the award, she was fully prepared with her speech also and with her uniform also. She was wearing a very neat blue uniform and was sitting. So the principal saw that she was wearing a very neat uniform, and she was sitting in front of her fully prepared for the award. "You are not to receive the award this morning." And this is what for the principal called her to tell her that Nancy was not going to receive the Artist Club award that morning. Okay, this was the news that Miss O'Shea had to give that day on Friday morning, when Nancy had come to school with the feeling that she had to receive the award. Outside, the electric bells rang loud and long. Miss O'Shea remained silent. The bell rang, the assembly bell rang, and outside, and Miss O'Shea and this Nancy both remained silent. Nobody was speaking anything. Then she said, "When the committee learned that you were colored, they changed their plans." So when the members of the committee came to know that Nancy was colored, she was not pure American, she was African American, they changed their plans. Because she was an African, so though she had the talent, her picture was the best among all. But the moment they came to know that she was colored, the committee changed their plan. The members of the committee changed their plan of giving the award. Nancy Lee said nothing. "Nancy Lee, I am very sorry to have to give you this message." "But my speech," Nancy Lee said. So the principal said that I am feeling very sorry to share this message with you, but there is no other way. I have to give you this message because this message has come from the board, from the members of the committee. "But my speech," Nancy Lee said, "was about," the word stuck in her throat, "about America." So Nancy Lee said, "But what about my speech which I had prepared about America only, appreciating America only?" The word stuck in her throat. She could not speak. She was feeling so sad. Miss O'Shea had risen and stood looking out of the window. The Miss O'Shea was equally feeling sad and feeling very worried for Nancy. She was feeling very sorry for Nancy. She could not face her and started looking out of the window. "I know," said Miss O'Shea, slowly facing the room again. "Those who deny you this award do not know the meaning of the stars in our flag." Miss O'Shea said that those who are denying you this award, they do not know the meaning of the stars in our flag. So what is the meaning? You must have seen the flag of America, and according to this lesson, there are many stars in the flag, isn't it? And the stars in the American flag shows that the stars are a symbol of goals like justice and equality that people had tried to achieve for a long time. So stars symbolizes justice and equality, isn't it? So she said that they do not know the meaning of stars in our flag, and that is why they have taken such biased decision. The decision was not just, it was biased, because though Nancy was deserving the award, but they refused to give her the award. Why? Because she was colored. She was not pure American. She was African American. But it's up to us to make them know. So what is up to us to make them know? We need to get them to understand this, because otherwise no one else will. Though they do not know the meaning of the importance of the stars in our flag, but we need to make them understand this. As a teacher, so Miss O'Shea said that as a teacher, I will go before the school board and ask them to remove the offer of any prizes or awards denied to any student because of race or color. So she said that as a teacher, we go to the school board and ask them to remove such rules and regulations that which do not allow them to give any award or prize because of the race or color of the student. So a child should not be deprived or denied any award or prize just because of its race or color. That means we must be just. Okay, all human beings must be treated in an equal manner. There should be no discrimination on the basis of race or color. People must be respected because of the talent, isn't it? Miss O'Shea's clear blue eyes looked into those of the girl before her. Who was the girl? Nancy was sitting in front of her, and she looked into her eyes. The woman's eyes were full of strength and courage. Her eyes, who is the woman over here? Miss O'Shea. Her eyes were full of strength and courage. And what did she say? "Lift up your head, Nancy Lee, and smile at me," Miss O'Shea said. Very important line for reference to Countess. So she told her to lift up her head, not to feel sorry, and smile because she has not done anything wrong. Nancy Lee lifted her head and smiled. So in this manner, Miss O'Shea encouraged Nancy Lee. Okay, that she should not feel disheartened because she has been deprived of the award. Many more awards will come on her way. Nancy Lee lifted her head and smiled. The bell for assembly rang. She went through the long hall toward the auditorium. So she felt encouraged and she started moving towards the auditorium. There will be other awards, Nancy Lee thought. Nancy Lee thought that this was not the last award. If I have talent, I would be receiving many more awards in my life. There are schools in other cities also. This won't keep me down. That keep me down means make me feel defeated. That I am not going to feel defeated because of because of that one award is denied to me. But when I am a woman, that when I'll grow up, that time she was a girl, but when I'll grow up, I'll fight to see that these things don't happen to other girls as this has happened to me. And men and women like Miss O'Shea will help me. She said that when I'll grow up, I'll fight for those children who will be deprived of awards because of the race and color, and I will see that thing which has happened to me does not happen to anybody else, and men and people like Miss O'Shea would always help me. Isn't it? And then see, adapted from One Friday Morning by Langston Hughes.